Marsh and Maxwell star in Australia's consolation win. Australia's top four all made 50s to lift the team to 352, and despite half-centuries from Kohli and Rohit, India fell well short in the chase. Australia 352 for 7, Marsh 96, Smith 74, Labuschagne 72, Bumrah 3-81, Kuldeep 2-48, beat India 286, Rohit 81, Kohli 56, Maxwell 4-40, Hazlewood 2-42, by 66 runs. Attacking 50s from the top four, backed up by Glenn Maxwell's frugal 4 on return, helped Australia avoid a clean sweep as they got the better of India by 66 runs in the third and final ODI in Rajkot. India still took the series 2-1, having won the opening 2 games convincingly. Both sides made a host of changes, Australia 5 and India 6, from the second ODI. Batting first on what looked like a placid Rajkot surface, Mitchell Marsh, Marnus Labuschagne, Stephen Smith and David Warner all scored 50s to propel Australia to 352 for 7. In reply, Rohit Sharma bashed a 57-ball 81 while Virat Kohli scored a more sedate 50, but the lower middle order failed to get going as India were bowled out for 286 in 49.4 overs. Australia, playing a near full-strength side, took charged up from the get-go. They raced to 90 for 1, with India conceding 11 fours and 5 sixes in the first 10 overs. And it was Jasprit Bumrah they targeted, who had a game of 2 halves. He conceded 0 for 51 off his first 5 overs and 3 for 30 off his last 5, but seemed off the boil with his lengths overall. Marsh creamed the first ball he received from the fast bowler through covers before pummeling him for 2 fours and 6 in his second over. Warner took 16 runs off Mohammad Siraj's second over before thumping Prasidh Krishna was for 19 off his first as Australia galloped to 50 in 6.1 overs. Warner soon notched up a half-century of his own, his third of the series, off 32 balls, but failed to carry on. Trying to be a bit too adventurous, Warner premeditated a scoop to a Prasidh length ball on the stumps, but could only get a bit of a glove and a top edge through to the wicket-keeper. Smith, coming on the back of a duck, was in his elements right away. He started off with a typical across-the-line wristy clip before dishing out a stunning cover drive against Prasidh. David Warner and Mitchell Marsh show some glove love after giving Australia a rollicking start. BCCI. Spin was introduced in the 10th over, but did not make much of a difference with both Marsh and Smith collecting boundaries at regular intervals. Marsh brought up his 50 off 45 balls before the heat started to take its toll even as Australia breached the 150 mark in the 22nd over. Bumrah's second spell also proved expensive with Marsh laying into him. He hooked the quick over deep backward square leg before crashing him for 3 successive fours. Smith and Marsh added 137 off 119 balls for the second wicket, and when Australia screamed past 200 in 26.2 overs, 400 was on the cards. But India managed to pull things back well. Marsh, absolutely knackered by the heat, patted a Kuldeep Rangan to cover to fall for 96. Soon after, Siraj pinned Smith right in front with a length ball that skidded through and missed his attempted flick. Bumrah returned to deceive Alex Carey with a slower off-cutter and then rattled Maxwell's off-pull with a pinpoint Yorker. And, when Cameron Green holed out to long on, Australia had lost 4 wickets for 57 in 11 overs between the 32nd and 43rd. Labuschagne, however, kept his composure to keep Australia going. He smashed 72 off 58 balls with 9 fours as Australia crossed 350 in the final over. Despite the tall score, India did manage to pull things back in the last part, conceding 122 runs in the last 20 overs and just 66 off the last 10. Rohit had a new opening partner in Washington Sundar, and India's chase got off to a flying start largely due to Rohit. The duo added 74 for the opening wicket in 65 balls, with Rohit's contribution being 55 off 35. Please subscribe, like and hit the notification button for more videos.